Hello and welcome to NFT Malam. It is our
Countdown is
34th
coming.
week. It is our 34th week. And my name is Kafi D'Ambrosi. Welcome, co-host, ruler in peace.
Hello, Miss Coffee. How you doing today?
I'm fantastic. I missed out on our countdown, but we are going ahead. We are so excited to be here with NFT Malam today. We have a very special guest today. Their name is Vessi Mink of Vessi Mink Music.
Wow,
Are you
I love
excited?
that. Oh, you know I am because Vessie's got that angelic voice. It's like I get excited anytime I get to hear Vessie speak and sing.
Well, hopefully, maybe Vessi will be giving us a a little surprise. Maybe there'll be a song because Miss Vessi loves to drop a song. We'll see. Let's see what happens.
All right, all right, all right.
So, Real in Peace, I'm gonna put you up top. What do you have for us in this week's NFT Drops news? What's happening in the Web3 space this week that you found interesting?
Well, what was special about yesterday? You know what was yesterday?
International Women's Day.
Absolutely. So it would be remiss if we didn't say something about International Women's Day. So Sotheby's Auction House is hosting a benefit auction titled My Body, My Business. The event will showcase a diverse collection of feminist artwork, including non fungible tokens. Yep, that's right. NFTs featuring established and emerging female artists. The auction promises to be a celebration of creativity, empowerment, and the enduring strength of women's voices in the art world and beyond. The auction actually began on the 7th and it concludes on the 14th. And it's presented by Sotheby's and Unicorn DAO, and which is a collectors decentralized autonomous organization devoted to women and gender fluid NFTs. The curate is going to be curated by Russian political activist Pussy Riot's co-founder
Oh,
Nadia. Is and the sale is designed to allocate a portion of the proceeds to reproductive healthcare organizations, blah blah, etc. So that is really the big news. It's like Sotheby is in the news. It's like women's rights is in the news. It's like International Women's Day is in the news, and NFT is all mixed up in all of it. So that's what I wanted to share with you today.
fantastic, fantastic. That's a lot of information and a lot of good things happening. We have some voices this week. I think so many people are excited to hear from Vessi. Metaverse Generation sure is excited to hear from Vessi, and so is our group from Fanfare Global. I think it's going to be a great day today. I'm excited to hear from Vessi. So, ruler in peace, let's pop off the screen and let's get our Vessi up and running.
Definitely, definitely. Vessi, where are you? Come on down. It's like, I know. Here we go. Miss Vessi Mink.
Hello, NFT Malam. Bessie Mink here. It's good to be back. Thank you so much. I've missed you guys, and I'm here to share and tell you what I've been up to. Some things I've been taking over Twitter Spaces with some amazing co-hosts who are doing really wonderful things in the NFT space. NFT 99 with Metaverse, hearing people talk about NFTs online in spaces. From the Altos on Sunday to Life's a Joke, Big Top Talent Show on Thursday, to Deep Sound and Lucas. So now with Rocky 2 Grammy for Life's a Joke Radio, which launched yesterday night, and it was after on, I believe, every Wednesday. I think still creating NFTs. A few projects. I have a few NFTs about the yokai feature refuge is your artistry and your poetry and your music to create for the make sure you talk about why they are and inspiring us to do this. So my first collection started off as being the Vessi Mink NFT collection, and I've got various songs that are available there. I have also with Mr. BK on a together called V Mink, and some there songs we wrote on the spot to receive any of those NFTs from any of those sessions we did. And so please direct message me at Vessi Mink on Twitter. That's V as in Victor, ESSYMINK. Facebook. And another NFT collection of mine is the Web 3D incentives to learn more and stake and those such things. You can visit tswap UAP, the Web3 dictionary, the 100 song. What else have I been doing? Yes, most recently I dropped an NFT collection of 19 songs. However, only 9 are available right now. It's called The List. BK Heather, the art director, and has created beautiful album covers for created and produced songs like Not Love You. So beings are social. That's another one, and this question mark is a great title for that NFT project. When you see what they are, what else is there? So many NFT questions. So really, there was someone else here to speak.
Vessi Mink.
Hi, Coffee. You're like a genie in a bottle. You just arrived. I called you, and you're here now. I've missed you so much.
I miss you, Vessi Mink. I'm doing fantastic. Out every week or play one of your songs on NFT Malam. You are still, we love sharing a piece of you every you're with us in spirit, if not present in body. So you're still part of it, and we wanted you to share what you're involved with.
I have to tell you because recently, I did a Twitter Spaces, and my intention was.
Hello, everyone. It looks like we are having some technical difficulties with Miss Vessi's stream coming in. So please bear with us, and let's see what we can do. In the meantime, while we're waiting for this, I will see if I can entertain us with maybe a piece of music from Miss Vessi. We apologize for the technical difficulty, but this is the internet, and sometimes things like this happen. So I'm just going to put on a song for Miss Vesey while we are waiting. Called Let Me Load This by Miss Bessie Mink. And Z is the producer of the music.
Let me load this 'cause I'm a
Ruler in peace. You know what I love?
What do you love, baby girl?
I love when a plan comes together. And you know what? Of course, Bessie Mink broke NFT Malam because she's amazing. She's
Absolutely
amazing. The Bessie Mink broke our tech. She broke our tech.
unbelievable. But that's just the way life is in the universe, in the metaverse, and life as a whole. Is like technology just sometimes will not cooperate. And
It
when that
didn't
happens,
cooperate. But you know what? I think the Ides of March have come early. The Ides of March, the Ides of March. We're not even upset about it. Vessi,
absolutely.
we're coming. Vessi, you mean everything to us, my darling. And so we're going to restart. We are correcting our technical issues. We are excited about all of our fantastic people who are in the chat. Guess who we have? Have our dear love, our former co-host Jean from Malaysia. Hi Jean, we see you. Who else is
Hey,
in the guess who is in the chat with us? Our very
tell
own
me, Tom.
Vessi Mink. Vessi Mink is in the chat with us. Hello, Vessi. We are making it good and nice for you and your community. We have our chat GPT community where Vessi also is involved and she talks about chat GPT and her talk. We talk about it. We talk about it. She made me come up in her talk. I apologize. We are also excited to hear from NFT Drops channel. Hello, NFT
Absolutely.
Drops channel. Vessi, don't worry. We are making the connections for you because we're all about NFTs, music, and business. And so is Vessi Mink. Vessi Mink has a lot of things coming up, and we're excited. What else is happening in NFT news? Do you know what else? I love the fact that it was International Women's Day yesterday. I was talking to a lot of women yesterday. I was not posting, but I was making conversations with women around the world. I was discussing, I was speaking to some friends in Aotearoa in New Zealand about how they were centering the work, the mahi of wahine, of women in Aotearoa, and teaching women about pride in their communities. And it was a beautiful thing to actually engage in discussions. And yes, I do want to talk to my communities online, but it was a beautiful thing to be able to engage with other women around the world and to listen to their stories and not really center myself, but really listen and learn about other women and the work they're doing in their communities and really learn how to create better for my own community by listening to other women, right? So that was
Absolutely.
a fantastic way to spend my day yesterday with international women. So that's
And
what
so
I did. I
it's been a
did that.
long time since. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go, no, go ahead. I
No,
yield.
I was just gonna say, it's been a long time. It's been a long time since I've had the opportunity to really celebrate. I was really busy working, so I was honoring women is like in my other workspace, and so it's something we should do on a daily basis, obviously. And so, but I love this holiday. I didn't really know about International Women's Holiday until I was married to a Russian. Is like because if you go back a while, it's like International Women's Day
Repeat
was.
that. I'm sorry. Rewind till you were married to a Russian.
Yes, when I was married to my wife Natasha, there's a kind of connection between Sothersby and everything else. But anyway, but back in the day, is like it wasn't really celebrated that much here in the United
Right.
States. It was a big holiday around the world. So she educated me on International Women's Day. So then
Right.
I made sure that is like I did things to honor her and her friends. And I remember one time we did this great big dinner as like, and I dressed up as a server and just served all the women. I got a couple of guys to come over as well, and we all
Nice.
just honored the women that way. And so,
Beautiful.
but we are still trying to work on these technical difficulties. I don't know what the streaming and we're trying to get we see Vessi is like on the feed is like, but the signal's not strong enough to get her back into the studio. But I think that we're looking for a stronger signal. So I hope that our viewers can just bear with us because we want Vessi back in the studio. It's like this is where she belongs.
We do. We're gonna get everyone back. Let us hold on. Let me create something special here from our YouTube channel. Yeah, I think that let me share. We're gonna share on Twitter right now and upload a pic.
All right.
And we are gonna share Bessie Mink. All right, we're gonna share Ruler in Peace. How about that?
All right.
And how are we looking, Ruler in Peace?
And so, according, we are forever fighting the fight. And so
We're fighting the fight. So I'm gonna discuss something. Give me a second. All right. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So you mentioned the Sotheby's.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me the name of the art show again.
The art show. God, what did I say the name was? I said that it is. Oh,
it is called Sotheby's and Unicorn Dow host International Women's Day Art Auction.
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard of Unicorn Dow.
And so,
My Body, My Business.
Thank you, bingo. My Body, My Business. Exactly.
Wow. Cindy Sherman is in it.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. Nadia Tolokoniva, okay, is the curator. Correct.
Mm-hmm.
There are 20 iconic women in identifying artists for My Body, My Business. Wow. Okay, so Tolokoniva co-founded Unicorn DAO last year as a collective to empower women in LGBTQ and NFT creators, who is enthusiastic about utilizing art and activism to help empower women in underrepresented communities. So they're encouraging people to be part of the movement, not just to be bystanders who appreciate and support. She had an interview with CoinDesk, and we bring our fight to the streets. We bring our fight to the blockchain, to the galleries and auction houses and museums. Wow. A portion of the proceeds will be donated to organizations like Planned Parenthood, which will support women's reproductive health. Crypto donations platform Endowment is launching ppfa.eth, a wallet address that will help direct further donations to the organization. Who knew?
And I did, but my segment's only two minutes, so I couldn't tell you all that information. It's like, but technical difficulties, we get to get more of the word out. So
we get to get more of the word out. So I think we need more information. Maybe we need more than 2 minutes. Maybe we can extend your segment to 5 minutes because we want more meat of the matter. I think we want some details, maybe even some links, maybe even a little slide. I'm just saying, we want a little more. We want a little more.
Yep, I think that we can make that happen at another date is like without an issue at all. And so, but for the moment is like, I think that we are getting closer to being able to get Vessi back in the house. And so
I think
Last
we
minute.
should start from the beginning so we can have some clarity and get the full effect of Vessi. What do you think, Mr. Ruler in Peace?
Oh yeah, I've already messaged Bessie and asked her to please just start from the beginning, like we were just starting as like the whole thing all over again, and she has agreed. She says that she is only about a few minutes away from being able to get to a stronger signal, so everything should be in play. Just waiting for her to arrive. As soon as she does, it's like I will let you know. Until that moment is like maybe we could play a Ruler in Peace song, or if you let you have another Vessi song available, like because I really don't want to steal the show from Vessi, and so but
I
just
would love Banana Now to come in the feed if they could. Let me see if Banana Now is available. Hold, please.
yeah, right, that would be great.
Let me see if the I'm gonna take myself off this screen. Hold,
All
please.
right, and so that would be really wonderful, 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 wonderful. Because I want to keep with that theme of International Women's Day, even if it's technically a day later here in the U.S. And so as soon as Ms. Vesey gets here, and ladies and gentlemen, we really appreciate you bearing with us. Sometimes technical difficulties happen and they're just beyond our control. And so thank you for your patience. And we still want to provide you with valuable information. And so just bear with us. Getting closer. I think Vesey said that she's about 3 minutes out. And so, and the signal should be stronger at our next location. Or was it that she was just repairing the router? It might have been just that. However, they are fixing the situation.
We are fixing our technical difficulties.
Got you, got you, got you.
Hey V, I love you. Come in if you'd like. We'd love to hear from you and all your updates.
Yeah, I see V in the feed.
V is watching live, but we have invited her. Hey V. Hey V, we love you. So we're going to restart from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Let us know when you are ready, Ruler in Peace. V is an NFT creator and curator from Malaysia. We are trying to make plans for Malaysia to visit in the future this year. And we are hoping to have a confab. We will either have an artist week or we're just going to have a very long or a very long lunch or a very long lunch with V and her family and Tigu Austin.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm looking forward to that.
Are we about ready, Mr. Ruler in Peace, to restart this show?
About 60 seconds out is what it looks like at the moment.
All right. Let me let Vessi know.
All right.
And V is going to come back and visit us. I think it's time. Banana. It is V. It is time for Banana Land to give us an update of everything that is happening in your community in Indonesia. I know big things. We would love to also have Indonesia NFT come back on. All right, let's go.
Hello, NFT Malam. Bessie Mink here. It's good to be back. Thank you so much for having me. I've really missed you guys, and I'm here to share and tell you what I've been up to. So many things. I've been taking over Twitter Spaces with some amazing co-hosts who are doing really wonderful things in the NFT space, and I can only think of NFT 99 with Metaverse Generation when it comes to hearing people talk about NFTs online in spaces, you know, from the Altitude Angels on Sundays to Life's a Joke, Big Top Talent Show on Thursdays, to Deep Notes on Fridays with Sima Down and Lucas, And also now with Rocky 2 Grimy for Life's a Joke Radio, which launched yesterday night, and it was absolutely fabulous. I'm going to be co-hosting with him on, I believe, every Wednesday night. And I've been, of course, still writing songs and still creating NFTs. I have a few projects. I have a few NFTs, and I can only ever say thank you to my NFT mentor, Mr. BK Han, for showing me the way, and a big up to the Funky Eye Puppets and I Paint Creatures for teaching me about the Yokai Creature Refuge, which really is your artistry, and it ends up being your poetry and your music that you create in the moment for the purposes that are important to you, and then making sure that you talk about why they are and inspiring others to do the same. So my first NFT collection started off as being just the Vessi Mink NFT collection, and I've got various songs that are available there. I have also with Mr. BK Han a collaboration, our first together, called V Mink, and we have some amazing Music Train NFTs that are available there. Songs we wrote on the spot in Connect Club with our audience members. And of course, if you were there for any of those, you are privy to receive any of those NFTs from any of those sessions we did. And so please direct message me at Vessi Mink on Twitter. That's V as in Victor, ESSYMINK at Vessi Mink. And you can find me on Twitter. You can find me on Instagram. I'm also on LinkedIn and Facebook. And another NFT collection of mine is the Web3 Dictionary, which now is called the Web3 Social Key, which is unlocking educational incentives to learn more about crypto and also how to swap and stake and those such things. You can visit tswap.live. That's TEASWAP.live to find out more about the Web3 Social Key, the Web3 Dictionary, the 100 songs that I wrote for key terms in Web3, like DeFi is the new frontier, crypto is risky, ETH is money, and so many more. What else have I been doing? Yes, most recently I dropped an NFT collection of 19 songs. However, only 9 are available right now. It is called The List. BK Han and I have collaborated on another NFT project. He is the art director and has created beautiful album covers for songs through the years that I have created and produced with multiple people. And some of the songs are like, Unlock the love in your heart. Unlock the love in your heart. That's one. And also, beings are social. That's another one. And love. And also a bunch more. And so The List with a question mark is a great title for that NFT project, because what are the other 10 songs? We don't know yet. We haven't dropped them, and you will be surprised when you see what they are. What else is there? So many NFT collections, so little time. Really, I wish there was someone else here to speak to besides myself, but Coffee, are you there? Coffee,
She's am. Vessi Mink.
Hi, Coffee. You're like a genie in a bottle. You just arrived. I called you, and you're here now. I've missed you so much. How are you doing?
I miss you, Vessi Mink. I'm doing fantastic. We shout you out every week or play one of your songs on NFT Malam. You are still our amazing co-host. We love having you. We love sharing a piece of you every week at NFT Malam. You're with us in spirit, if not present in body. So know that you're still with us. You're still a part of NFT Malam, and we wanted you to share what you're involved with. Do you have a song for us?
I do. I was going to tell you because recently, I did a Twitter Spaces, and my intention was to write a whole album in this Twitter Spaces. I had 2 to start with, and we did end up writing 13 songs. In the last 4, we used Chat GPT. So wow. I was gonna play one with and these will become NFTs. And this one, it's just interesting what happens when you decide to hold a space and you say, okay, I'm gonna write and record in the studio, and we're gonna do a whole record. What ends up happening and who ends up showing up, it was a very in the moment thing. So it was super fun because it wasn't planned. And at the end, this little banger, I'll call it a banger because it's kind of like, it's got hit song vibes. And so I'm hoping, I don't even know if I'm the singer for this one. I'm thinking maybe somebody in their 20s would like to, go tour the world, sing this song, make some money. I think that I would like that. What do you say, Coffee?
I'm not in my 20s, but let's call it a banger.
I can see it in your eyes. You want more than just a prize. Let's take it to the next level and make it more than just a revel. It's written all over your face. We hit the big time. You should probably come back to my place, baby. Just be mine. Why are you making me chase? We should be intertwined.
What?
Feel the tension grow. Thanks, ChatGPT. As we dance real slow, you're sending signals my way, and I'm not one to stray. It's written all over your face. We hit the big time. You should probably come back to my place, baby. Just be mine. Why are you making me chase? We should be intertwined, right? We should be intertwined. We should be intertwined. We should be intertwined. And it goes on. But isn't that like catchy? That's like, and
that's a beat.
Chat GPT. I mean, I can't tell you. I'm going gaga over Chat GPT because it's helping out in ways I didn't even realize. When you and BK and Ruler and Peace and everyone with Chat GPT, you have to jump on, and there's all these rooms in Clubhouse, and everybody's like learning how to monetize, and I had my session with BK, kind of like the onboarding of really what to do with Chat GPT and how the more analytical your questions are, like you're really going to get something quite divine. And what brings it really home, Coffee, is that my son at one time told me, I think 2 or 3 weeks ago, David, he said in music class, you know, there's this kid named Ridley who gets really nuts in the beginning of class, and he makes everybody like get in trouble because everyone else then gets nuts because he's like, you know, acting crazy in music. And Mr. Brown has the word music up on the wall, like individually, letter by letter, MUSIC. But he says that if any of those letters, you know, get taken down because of bad behavior, they don't get to play an instrument at the end of class. And I was like, and then ChatGPT popped in my head. I go, David, we should write a story and use AI ChatGPT to help us write the story. And so I put in the prompts about Mr. Brown, music on the wall, and the story that ended up coming back. I mean, I think it's so like, it's so humane, you know, like it's such a beautiful story. It's like, I don't know. It's just a peaceful thing. People talk about AI and how it's dangerous and it could be. And I haven't seen that at all. I've seen only like better than human, actually, like, but more loving, more kind, like real humanity in the story.
Right.
You know, and what's interesting is that the concept that the AI generated was that it never tells you how the letters came off the wall. It never points the finger. You know what I'm saying? The story is like, really, I said, give me 1,000 words or 500 words about this, right? I gave it the prompt, and it's just Mr. Brown's music class. And then I sent it to the teacher because I wanted him to like realize there's probably another way for anybody that ever gets stuck or feels like they, you know, like if they're like, you're not going to play the instruments after, you know, you guys, you know what I'm saying? It's always like the same.
To me, it seems like instruments are the music is the answer. Instead of punishing and taking away the music is the answer to the bad behavior. Like, if there's bad behavior, you must learn this song.
Yeah.
Here's your instrument. Oh, you have bad behavior.
Yes.
Put the instrument in the child's hand and make them play the music.
And he's a good teacher. It's just like, can you imagine, you know, class after class, and if they're out of control, and Ridley, I'm naming him, but if this young child comes in and unhinges the whole class because like they need some freedom and to move and wiggle and like whatever, you know, he's like the gatekeeper, you know. In the beginning, it's so interesting because the longer you listen to children, like you'll find out the whole story. In the beginning, it may start out one way, but it always ends up being like, well, you know, we all get kind of crazy when Ridley, like, you know, yeah.
In reality, I remember the best music teachers I've ever had would give us our instruments at the door.
Oh, I love that.
At the door of our music class. We were handed our instruments at the door, meaning the minute we came into the door, we were tasked as being musicians at the door. We were given our role as musicians. We weren't given a title as a bad student or you're a student in music class. We were given our role as you are now a flautist, you are now a guitarist, you're now a horn player, right? And so we embodied the roles that we were given, or, you know, go sit in the soprano section, go sit in the tenor section. And so we can reframe our own stories, right? And that's what GPT is offering. So tell me, how did you write the song in Chat GPT? Give us a little inner
So
workings of it.
so how this song happened, the one that I just played, it was the tail end, like the last, I think we were in hour 4.5, and we had like 4 or 5 more songs to go. And Simma Down, who hosts the Deep Notes, it's his night on I'm sorry, it happens in the morning on Fridays, a music event on Twitter Spaces. He he said, I got these lyrics from ChatGPT, and I was like, oh my God, of course. And I sang that one, and we recorded it, and then I started to prompt in, and he's like, well, I could put the prompt in. I'm like, no, I got it, because it's fun to do. It's fun to put the prompt in, and so I just put a prompt in about, I think somebody had given a title that was in the space, because we held it like a music train kind of vibe, you know, like who wants to help write the song? Who wants a piece of the song? Who wants this NFT when it comes out? And so somebody that was present gave the title. I documented it. I have it here somewhere. And that's how it came to be. I put the prompt in, and then it did that, you know. It's like a good song. And so I'm hoping that, you know, I can get a singer. I don't know. I'm thinking somebody like, you know, in their early 20s. You know, I can see the video, you know, just
I
Avril
think
Lavigne comes to mind.
it's so funny because I imagine a man singing it.
Oh, that could work too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that could work too. Do you have someone in mind?
I do.
Oh my goodness. So I was thinking, you know, our friend from San Francisco, the DJ, I was
Yes.
thinking like it would be great to have him like create a beat and, you know, just to like track it over, and maybe I don't know who you have in mind, but it would be amazing to get this song out to somebody, because I think it has wings, it has legs, as they say. You know, it was just a matter of I don't know, when you see something constructed and it's all okay, you know where the chorus is, the verse is there, and it's all just like the melody. Then for me, I'm a melody person. I'm a lyric
Mhm.
person too, but it's just fun to write. And I know you have a lot of poetry that is looking for music. So I look
It
forward
is.
to.
I've recorded only a couple tracks. Someone wrote some beats for my poetry, and we've done a couple tracks. But really, I started trying to write songs for a songwriter. And they said, instead, why don't you switch up the way you've written it and write poetry instead? So I went
Mm.
from songwriting to writing poetry.
I
But now
mean,
I'm
you know,
ready to go opposite.
you're playing the guitar now too, which is exciting. I
It
think
is.
when did I think when I started guitar, I was just my sister gave me a guitar in my early teens, like 13, 14. She painted it. It's at my parents' house. It's like a, you know, so pretty. It's right in the corner of their space there. But I just remember that guitar being like, it hurt my fingers. I was like, I love this Ancha,
Yes.
thank you. And in the corner of my room, it stayed for years, like collecting dust. And then one day I heard this couple playing a Grateful Dead song, Uncle John's Band, and they sang in harmony at Loyola University in that area in Chicago, and right by the L, right by the train station. And I remember hearing them, and they were in harmony, and they played together. And that's kind of when my dream of like being in a band with, you know, a love like was born, which is funny because that's what ended up happening in Los Angeles when I moved there with the Lovesick
Mhm.
Lunatics.
Mhm.
Uh, but yeah, so what's funny is that song, I went to the music store immediately, like the next day, and I got this book. Here it is. I'm so glad I can show it to you, because nostalgia will make you want to practice the guitar. This is the book, The Complete Guitar Player Songbook, and here are some folks that are in it. They're all white.
No, they're not.
They're all white. They're all white. I don't like that part, but anyway.
They're not. There's some diversity in there. They just don't know. They haven't swabbed. It's okay.
Point being, I do think of it, who ends up on the cover of a book and why. But look, like this, I opened up to the 59th Street Bridge song, Feeling Groovy. Paul Simon, you know that song, Slow down, you move too fast. You got to make the morning last just. Yeah, and so I ended up learning that song just because it showed me there where to put my fingers for the C chord.
I'm still learning. I'm still
Keep
learning.
going, Coffee. Keep going. Don't stop. You just need do you have a book?
I don't have a book. I'm learning.
You need a book.
I'm learning on an app, and I practice my 10 minutes every day. And then it's called, what is it called? It is called Simply Guitar. And so it teaches you how to play on one string, then two strings, then three strings.
Cool.
And then it teaches you your chords in rhythm and bass. And then, so it teaches you how to play the, just one string, then two strings, then three strings. And then it teaches you how to switch. And and now then it teaches you like one song, then it teaches you just layers, like how to, and
although
how to be a soloist.
I really, well, that's a big deal, lead guitar. I really want to get you a book like this one, because it shows you where to put your fingers, and there's songs in there that are nostalgic. So once you like stumble on those songs, like, oh, I really want to, you'll find any way to just sing that song and accompany yourself. And I think that's the magic part of it. So send me your address. I'm going to get that for you and send that to you.
Thank you, Vessi.
I'm going to send it to you. You're welcome. And thank you for having me today. I really love everything the NFT Malam is doing. I know you're 33 weeks in, something like that. Is that right?
This is our 34th week at NFT Malam. And Vessi, we thank you so much for coming on. We also want to thank our founders, BK Han of Metaverse Generation, Sean McCully of Gaijin Soul Food, and Mike Chua of Fanfare Global. Thank you so much, Vessi Mink. You can find Vessi Mink at Vessi Mink across social media. Vessi Mink, do you have one more song to take us out with?
Yeah, let's write it on the spot.
Oh, we're gonna write a song?
Yeah.
Should I give you a word?
Yes.
Met you in France. On a Friday night.
I met you in France on a Friday night. You had a sparkle in your eye, it just felt so right.
It did.
It was NFT Malam, 'cause that's where the stars are all turned on. Like the sky, NFT Malam. Like the sky, NFT Malam. I met you in Baltimore. We had sushi and then you said you wanted more. I agreed, and so we ordered a couple more and some green tea. You and me, you know we love sushi. Way up in NFT Milan, where the stars are turned on. Like the sky, NFT Milan, come on, Light the sky and a team along. Come on. Light the sky and a team along. Come on. Bye. See you soon. I love you so much.
On that note, we're gonna end with one more song by Vessi Mink. She doesn't even have to sing it herself. It's called Let Me Load This by DJ Sin. And Vessi Mink, thank you so much. NFT Malam, let's go.